If you click this video, that means you probably want to disappear and just come back better than ever. You want to come back stronger, more confident, smarter. You just want to press a button and reset your life. I feel you, people all around you, they think they know who you are. But by the end of this video, you will have the blueprint to make a comeback in your life and come back unrecognizable. So I'm going to show you 7 rules that will change your life. And if you follow them, the next time they see you, you will become unrecognizable. So rule number 1, eat like your future depends on it. The first thing you have to understand is that your body is a reflection of what you put into it. If you fool yourself with garbage, sugary foods, sugary drinks, processed food, your body will become garbage, your energy will be garbage. I'm not trying to be so extreme. You're literally killing yourself. So the next time you think about eating a meal, don't do it for your pleasure. Do it to build a new version of yourself. And I guarantee you that will give you all the pleasure you need. So the next time you go to a grocery store, let's say Whole Foods, look at the cart and then look at the person that is buying that food. 9 times out of 10, that food in the cart is representing the person that is buying it. Let's say a person buys a bunch of steak, fruit, veggies, potatoes. 9 times out of 10, that person is more fit, taller, more charming. I kid you not, there was an actual study on this. I guarantee you 99% of them have a way better car than the average person. Every time I'm at Whole Foods, they have a bunch of Lambos, Range Rovers. So I'm really starting to see a correlation between wealthy people and their health, between an average person and their health. And if you accept that sad, honest truth, you will be more successful than the average person. So do this, start eating clean, prioritize your proteins, eat healthy fats, eat your fruits, eat actual foods that will nourish your body instead of poisoning it. Drink a lot of water. When you dial in on your health, your energy levels just get better, your body just aligns itself with its purpose. I'm telling you, if you don't believe me, try it for yourself. I swear, getting your diet in check increases your discipline 100 times. So it's not just food, it's fuel. Start treating it that way. Now mind you, none of these rules are in order, but if I had to choose one rule to be successful, it would be this one. Rule number 2. Have faith in God. In a room full of distractions, temptations, you need an anchor, something to keep you grounded while everything's falling apart. When everything else is pulling you in different directions, you need faith, and that anchor is God. Faith in something bigger than yourself. You might not realize it, but most of your stress, anxiety, and fear come from the illusion that you're in control of everything. That moment you put your faith in God and realize God is in control of everything, you stop being ruled by uncertainty. You stop being afraid of failure. You move with purpose instead of hesitation. And faith gives you discipline. It keeps you on the right path. It makes you stronger when everything around you is trying to break you. The world will try to convince you that faith is outdated. I'm gonna tell you one thing, while everything around you is going shit, everybody's mocking
God, creator of the universe, zero mention.
Calling God Sky Daddy. Everybody's idolizing celebrities. Everyone's God is their phone. These are the best times to lock in with God. While everybody's living a life without direction, a man with faith has direction. I guarantee you 90% of people have no faith in God. No wonder they have no direction in life. If you have faith, you have direction. So lock in. Rule number 3, train like you're going to war. Weakness is a choice, and strength isn't just about muscles. It's about discipline, resilience, and mental fortitude. When you push your body past its limits, you teach your mind to do the same. If you're not training regularly, you're making it easier for life to break you. Hit the gym, lift heavy, do calisthenics. Train in a way that makes you harder to kill, not just for aesthetics, but because a strong body leads to a strong mind. And let's be real, nobody respects a weak man, not even himself. Not too long ago, I was very skinny. I had no muscle to my body. I was under 150 pounds. So I had to be honest with myself and lock in. I started to lift heavy. I started to eat the right foods. I started to get my sleep right. And in a matter of the first month of January 2025, I gained 10 pounds of muscle. And I kid you not, people were looking at me differently. Maybe that's just in my head, I don't know. But the truth is, the human brain is wired in a certain way when it comes to respect. And whether you like it or not, that's the truth. I don't need no study. I don't need no paper to tell me the truth. I know my truth. If you want to disappear and come back unrecognizable, I know it sounds corny, but you have to train your body like you're going to war, because in a sense you are. Look around. The world is full of evil. These are God's enemies. Now moving on, I consider this next rule the second most important rule out of all the 7. Learn a skill that pays you for life. Here's the harsh truth. If you don't have a skill that makes money, you are disposable. You are replaceable. You will always be at the mercy of a boss, a paycheck, or an economy that doesn't care about you. The good news, we live in an era where you can learn any skill for free. Coding, copywriting, video editing, sales, trading, marketing, that can all make you thousands of dollars per month without a degree or permission from anyone. After I dropped out of high school, I knew I had to find a way to make money. So what I had to do, I had to find a new skill. And that skill was video editing and scripting. I didn't take a class, I purely learned from YouTube, or just me putting my camera down, recording, and getting in that field. And this skill has allowed me to work anywhere at any time. I don't have to wake up to a 9 to 5. I don't have to wake up to a boss asking me where I'm at. I don't have to build fake relationships with coworkers I don't like. I don't have to impress my boss to get a raise. I strictly only have to show up for myself. So if you want to disappear and come back unrecognizable, disappear into your grind. Stack up bread. Spend 6 months mastering that skill that you learned online. Stop scrolling through Instagram, TikTok, Twitter with a bag of chips in your hand, and your future self will thank you. Rule number 5, stay lonely, stay focused. You have to learn to be alone. The world will convince you that you need to be surrounded by people all the time, that loneliness is bad. But the truth is, loneliness is where you find yourself. The reason most people never change is because they're too busy seeking validation from the same crowd that's holding them back. Cut off meaningless relationships. Stop wasting time with people who have no ambition. Learn to enjoy your own company. Many people in your life can cause a distraction without you even noticing. One night you might go out, get drunk, party all night. The next day you wake up at 2 p.m. and you're sick because you're hungover. And now you're going to use the rest of the day to fuel up and recover. And so if you really think about it, in the span of 48 hours, you wasted potential on getting better. I know it sounds kind of extreme, but when you work a 9 to 5 all week and then your weekend is considered your fun time, years and years are going to go by. Next thing you know, you're 70. With nothing. So if you can master the discipline of being by yourself, you will become dangerous. Because now you don't need anyone. You don't need that group of friends. You don't need that girl. You're simply focused and just locked in. You're building something real while everyone else is distracted. You're building something real while the whole world is falling apart. Rule number 6, kill your old identity. The biggest thing that is holding you back is your past. Your old self, your old identity. That version of you is probably lazy, lacks discipline, has no confidence. You have to kill that version of yourself. Stop doing things your old self did. Matter of fact, change everything about yourself. Matter of fact, stop dressing the same. Stop talking the same. Burn all those old bridges that lead you back to your old life. Who you were doesn't matter. It's who you become. Now this next rule is the foundation that puts all these rules together. Rule number 7, control your mind or be controlled. So I'm not trying to be on no conspiracy theory shit, but let's be real. That fake propaganda, all that brain rot, fake news, that shit is messing up your mind. Not only are you wasting your time doom scrolling, but you are feeding your mind and brain information it doesn't need, or fake information at that. If you allow your mind to be controlled, it's going to be harder for you to go to the gym. It's going to be harder for you to buy healthy groceries. It's going to be harder for you to lock in with God. So that's why you have to control your mind, or someone else will control it for you. This system was not made to help you. This system was not made to help you thrive. Obviously, yes, there's plenty of tools that will help you get rich, lock in life. But that's why I'm saying, while the whole world is falling apart, you have to lock in. Because majority of people, they don't see tools like this PC, this camera right here, this lighting. They don't see that as tools, they see that as toys. And they definitely don't see the Bible as a tool. So if you control your mind, you're already beating 99% of the competition. All the competition you see is when you're scrolling online. That's your competition. And I guarantee you, 99% of those people are not around you. They're in Miami, Dubai, LA. They're not in your hometown. Your mind is your greatest weapon or your greatest enemy. If you don't control it, someone else will. Social media, distractions, negativity, they're all designed to keep you weak, passive, and controlled. Discipline your mind, limit the noise, read books that sharpen your thinking, meditate, reflect. Learn to sit in silence and truly understand yourself. Because when you control your mind, you control your future. Over time, I brainwashed myself to be obsessed with the grind, be obsessed with the dedication and progress. I love bettering myself now and just improving all aspects of my life. So don't let a little cell phone or TV control the way you think. Don't be so weak, because you cannot take control of your life if you can't conquer your mind. Your mind is all you have. So now that you're at the end of this video, you have 7 rules to come back unrecognizable. Put the phone down, vanish, come back in 6 or 7 months and show them what you're about. Make sure the things they thought they knew about you are wrong. So lock the fuck in.